Okay, hold on a second. We good? Because you know what? It's worth it because we got a lot going on here. Hold on, let me get my Skype up. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a nice weekend. Fast and furious as usual, but quality over quantity, but not too suffocating. Listen, bottom line is just like every Monday morning, as we look at TradeGATEHub here. Okay, always upgrades, downgrades, research from Wall Street, movers. Please do your own due diligence as we come to a little bit of extreme greed here, as we did fade a little bit. Okay, getting back to the routine, speeding it up a little bit. Go back to all our videos. Almost 4,000 subscribers. Coach already did one an hour ago. Obviously, I'm doing one now. As I look at what's going on here, I'm going to go live. You can do anything, anything you want. Sound taking more calls, huge amount of calls, Bitcoin highs. OCEA, my low floater, up 63%. Okay, now let's go back to here. And I do have it. Only have 2,000 shares left. I had 80,000. OCEA. And to edify that, I made good money on it still. Morning TGH. Hood still taking calls. I have a lot to talk about. OCA, my low flow plop. That was 3 days ago. Look what it's up today now. OCA. Hope it's not over $1.60, is it? OCEA. All right, that's it on OCA. 3 drive. You know what? I sold a lot of it here. Here's my thing on OCEA. We had a good day in OCEA. Where's the thing? OCEA. 29,000 in OCEA, but we had a lot more of it. Okay, what's going on today? And this is it. Let me get off here on TGH. Okay, all stocks that were mentioned on TGH, which, by the way, like again, not to be redundant, we're not splitting the atom. Okay, here's what's taking calls lately. All best of breeds in the respective areas. Okay, let's look at this. Root. Okay, stock has it in it. It doesn't matter really what's going on. It's price action, it's volume, and wow, and price action, volume, and range. Okay, stock does it. It's thinly traded. Not actually it's a thick stock, but it's heavily shorted. Only 1 million shares traded. Took calls. What else took calls? What's wrong with this one right here? Beyond. I think this is the old Bed Bath and Beyond. Is that correct? Tried to sell everybody off. Took a tremendous amount of calls. It flagged. Acted well this morning. This is a beautiful looking chart here. The calls well. What other one? Hood. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar with what's going on with Hood, Hood is going up because of multiple reasons. Everybody's trading again, and everybody's trading the Bitcoin miners again. CLSK, to no surprise, new high. We've been trading this every single day. First of all, for those that are sharp, it took out the flag at about 750. For those that leave it a little bit more sheepish, took out a new high at 1920, whatever it was. So then it's at 1920. The stock took out a new high. So out of experience, I'm thinking, all right, stock's in at 20. All right, let's go to the weekly. And the stock's hot. It's got it in it. Okay, so what else is going in? Carvana. They tried to take this one down. Okay, this is the chart. Gap up. Tried to take it down to yesterday's gap. Here it is. Step up. You don't have to trade 20,000 shares. Here it was. 67. You turned around. It's $8 higher, literally. All right. Sound. Another one. AI stock taking more calls. Taking tremendous amount of calls. I punted it the other day. I think, you know where I sold it? 408. I sold it this day. Okay. Tremendous amount of calls. New high. We posted it all on TGH. VST. #1 oil stock or energy stock out there. The cleanest chart, #1 by far. You know what chart it looks like? ANF. ANF, another one, the best of breed, arguably the best of breed. But in all these respective sectors, the stock NXT, another one in the solar sector, their respective stocks that have been acting well. Another one, AMR, and it's not American Airlines. They're taking them all up. Everyone that's been best of breed in their respective sectors, they're still taking up. ARM, how you doing? Told you to put a buy alert on this morning. Hold on a second. And it's just, you can't catch every trade, but we're advanced here to a degree. We're out. New share. Where's TGH, for crying out loud? I got freaking 19,000 windows open. Bear with me. Here it is. PGH. Share screen, make sure I'm on it. All right. And I should be on it. All right, right here. Where are we? UNG oil had that one nice. All right, here we go. First Walmart split 3 for 1. ARM, keeping out on a buy. 2 hours ago. What's 2 hours ago? What time is it? 11:30, 9:13 before the open. ARM. How you doing? Keep an eye on it. Open down. Once it went positive 139, you turn around 149, you're $10 higher. Why? Looks great. Once it takes out this close, 140, it's got a rest here. It's got, listen, it's the style. And here is what I look at too. All right. What's blank? Bitcoin's high. Apple lows. My other chat room, CLSK, Mara, Roy at Coin up all over 11%. ARM mentioned it. AMR mentioned it. IOVA mentioned it. ARC taking calls, didn't mention it. Hold on a second over here. FMC, ARC taking calls. Come on, they want to take Kathy. They want Kathy. It's Warren versus Kathy here. ARC calls. There's the ARC calls. I'd rather buy a couple of individual stocks. I get it. ARM. And this is what part of my job is to relay this to you. It is. It's part of my job. It's almost ever a responsibility. People, tune in here to hear what I have to say. Everything I have to be accountable and relevant, and must be relevant. So let me get back to what I'm saying. These are the tools that I look at. Okay, that I've been saying. ARM, VRT, again, sound. That was what, 11:08. It's 10 minutes ago. I've been bringing these things up. Hold on a second. Lemonade, I didn't bring that on one yet. Bitcoin, all over the thing. Hood. This is an hour ago. I'm saying Hood. It's not, listen, price action range and volume. Here's Hood. New highs. They trade Bitcoin. This is a clean trade. Breakout. It's got the volume there. Let's go to the weekly. I don't know what to tell you. Here I look on it. This is just a generic scanner of mine. All right. What is moving? Percent gainers on the day. All right. I don't want to see stocks that are not trading a lot of volume. So I go to my scanner, which is right here. I only want to have minimum volume. I only want to see stocks that are trading 100,000 shares in the day so far. Holo, AGT on this, RCM, Alt, like I brought up in the room. From the poorhouse to the penthouse in one day news, there's Alt going with the bio sector. Okay. It was $8. Now it's almost basically up 50% from there. Keep an eye on. All right. Other stocks that are moving. All right. CLSK, Mara, HUT, Bitcoin, LI. How about that open? Long Island. I'm just being facetious. Long Island is LI, the LI automaker. And how about our other one? Go to. We have this one in the fund. I'm not going to freaking lie. What's wrong with this? We got this one. I can't beat it more. What's wrong with this? Go to. The Chinese stock that came in with volume, rested over. I remember I had a discussion with Coach about this. He says it wasn't buying stocks over 5. This is the one. Go to. Nice clean trade. LI, China, coming back. Just because Bob is not ripping, which by the way, I wouldn't, doesn't look that bad. Few two I saw was taking calls. That one could go. What's the other one I saw calls? I hold on the charts here. Hang on. Let's go back. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's go down. Elon, VFC bullish, no interest. Zillow, not interested. You know what stock I'm short? Under the new rule, Wayfair. Under the 50-day. Okay. Under the 50-day, called it out in the room. Got it all short right here. Average price, what? 54.40. Mike V's up $1. Right? It means the market's coming in. Where's OCEA? Good, that's the top. What else? SIG, I didn't get that. What am I in? TDOC, Chesapeake is hurting me. Why is Chesapeake hurting me? Natural gas is up 12, a lot. Chesapeake should be up more because what? UNG is up nicely. Well, in Chesapeake, it should be holding. I think the punting is because there's no deal. Everybody buys the deal. A little extended. It's been waffling below. I'm not giving up on Chesapeake. GFI bearish. Some gold bearish. Coach, that's bullish. Believe me. AG. Coach putting us in AG. Love the look of it, Coach. And you know what? One, they took all the calls. Yes, that's correct. You got that right. Although one member called out AEM, and he's right. Gold. And I'm in it. think I got like 30,000 gold. Where am I? 28,000 GOLD. Markets coming in, Lunar, BYON, ALT, Carvana pulled back. All right, now Carvana pulled back. It's in the Ranger. There's the range, 76 to 68. There's your range in Carvana. What else? Root, still nothing. PDOC, Chesapeake, SU, AAOI, Riot, Mara. Let's see if these things cool off. If the what's going up here? BST, Tesla bounced. Listen, like I said, it was Tesla versus GM. This was in stock. General Motors. General Motors made it tipped your hand. There's the breakout that we've been looking for. Now it's coiled. I'm not saying it's going to pull a Carvana, but it's at there. So naturally they took up Tesla. Riven was taking the reverse calls. I don't want to do it, but I did write down here if you could see. Hold on a second. I saw Riven take the calls. The price was 1039. I saw the move in Riven. Right here. I wanted to buy it. I want to buy like 100,000 shares. I'm not kidding, but you know what? I can't. I won't do it. I'd rather, you know what? The smart thing to do, yes, and I have a responsibility as Shaq is at the high of the day, is to tell everyone, even though Riven's more of a lotto, as Shaq breaks higher, look at the Shack, the Shake Shack I ate there across the Tradeview office for many times. You could look out the window and see the original Shake Shack from Madison Square Park. Shout out to the guys there. Freaking fired up. Shack on the weekly. What was the one I was talking about? Talking too fast. Shack. Riven. Okay, this is the one. Should we buy in GM? There's the GM weekly. Yeah, it's going to go to 41 and a half. Maybe the 200 days coach says put $1 in it. But if GM does go that way, then maybe you think that the Riven may be worth it. Tesla. Hope it goes up for the family. Family owns it more way than one. All right. Looks good. Looks better. Holo. Holo your YOLO. Hologram. Ripping. CLSK more calls. They just can't get enough. CLSK more calls. FMC leaps. Shack need more volume. Let's move in. You know what? This is what I like to look at. What's I was up 70,000. What happened? Wayfair. Sweet Green. PDOC. Osea. Gold. There's my 28,000 gold. This is the little flow floater that's giving me a problem. That's why I'm down this money. SPGC. Don't worry. We'll see. Don't worry. One day this SPGs, by the way, is a $400 putter, golf putter. And I don't own it, but it hasn't had an uptick since the IPO. But you know what? One day you're going to see it get halted at freaking $7, and I'll be in it. But don't listen. Don't do. I'm in it. What else? Sweet Green Nutella. I traded well. Where was Nutella? CRISPR acted well. Still hanging in there. Crisp. Best of breed on the gene editing. I did buy the low floater, the low one, Nutella. But you know what? I got stuck in it. I think I sold it very well this morning, Nutella. I sold it what? First sale is $26.50. I bought more. Sold it around $27.20. It's $27. Nutella. If it was above the moving averages, I would have added to it, but I had other things to do. If you have any questions, Louis, speak up. Stop chirping. DXY. The dollar is important, and the VIX. I'm getting updates on the VIX and the dollar. Okay, so let's go back to clean trading. Most actives on the day. I catch my breath. Where's my freaking glasses? I can't even see anymore. Okay. What's the most actives? This is what we play as of now. Sound, brought it up. Tesla, Mara, Holo, Riven, CLSK, everyone I should bring it. Planeteer back from the dead. Not back from the dead. It's flagging, but not on the way I would like it to. Planeteer is one of those things where Kramer says I'd rather own it than trade it. Oh, my back. We got a new chair this weekend. Psyched. RCM, I wanted to short it. Why? Hold on. RCM. Is that any volume? 15 million. I'm interested. RCM, but I looked at the weekly. It's a one-day wonder. RCM. I would have looked to have shorted fact at 1477 just as a try. Didn't get there, not interested. Now it looks better. Now it looks better on the long side. If it didn't fade, no good. Next, RCM, CLSK, BIT, Riot, Pfizer. Now you look at the Pfizer now. It's over. So is my Bristol Myers. I thought I had it. It's a core position in the fund. Actually, Bristol Myers is holding well. I'll add to it. But for Pfizer, it's over. MU, stock of the day. There it is. What a move. Third day up, fourth day up. And that one was I was shorting this one. It worked. It was working well as a short below the 50-day as the other stocks were going. You know what? You got a good position. You think you're going to add to it 80 to 90. Everybody's mass covering. Holy shit. Also shout out to my nephew, Jack. Okay. Percent losers. When the market's going up, what's acting weak? Tradeview relative strength. What's the percent losers in the last 15 minutes? What's going down as the market's going up? Sound, pullback, SDIG. So a little pullbacks in the ones that are acting well. So that's bullish. How about let's percent gainers? AXTI, fiber, percent gainers. All right, you get the picture with that. Love, bearish, Intel, Google low of the day, Apple's low of the day, crude low of the day. All right, rotation. They're taking up low floaters, and it's a diversion. They're saying, well, let everybody take money here. And look at Apple. I know coaches something. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, with this Apple, I can't see Apple pulling MU when this thing is beaten down like that. I mean, what's it going to take for an Apple to reverse like MU did? I mean, Apple's a chip and everything. There's Apple. Google. Apple and Google. And they're selling those to buy. Yeah, on the video. On the video. Google and Apple's low, Thiven bearish. Thiven, don't like it. So Zoom. Look at the Zoom bounce. Hopefully they're taking up TDOC. Listen, it's stock picking. Lewis, indices are irrelevant. Hood can do this. I'm sorry. To make a point of price action. Hood can do that, and Apple can do that. You know, so what is it? I don't care what the indices. My mom asked me what the market does. I have no idea. I look like a buffoon. But I could probably tell you with the majority of stocks traded to the penny, including OCA, that is OCEA. I'm going overboard. What time is it? 11:26. No, OCEA should be back below there. 220. All right, we got that 3 drive. The 1, 2. I thought we got good drive. So OCA needs rest. The stocks of breast cancer drug, some sort of cancer drug, by the way. It's got the cancer word. It's why I took it. So OCE needs rest. The weekly, okay. A low floater, I don't suggest it. It's under $2. If I wasn't in it, I wouldn't trade it now because I don't trade stocks below 3. Next. Okay, let's look at the Twitter feed. Any questions? And then we'll move on for the day. And what we will do. Oh, CLH. You know what? The CLH has earnings tonight, I believe. And I know Surf's Up will come with that. Give us the earnings play. CLH, the downgrade on JP Morgan, I believe that energy drink 49 to 65 was a best of breed. Will probably show itself as another best of breed after earnings today. TNA. Keep that eye on best of breeds. Okay, GDRX, not interested. Hippo working, that's a low floater, even though IT Crate is one of the best at low floaters. Got a new screen today. It's one of the MPC Larry likes. It's a refiner. It went with one of the first stocks I brought up with today, which was PCX, refiners. So I think of MPC, winner. I think of Valero, which is usually a laggard. Goldman loves it. It usually is a laggard, but PSX is the best of breed. There it is, refiners. PBF. You can't get Chesapeake in here. Chesapeake does some refining. Get in there. Wake up to the Chesapeake traders. Okay, DGX, Wendy's, sold W in the calls too early. So W, we might short more of that bastard. Might short Mike V. W, we'll short more, right? Why not? Hold on. I'm shorted from the average, that green line, 54.30 It is under the moving averages. It does have the other 8 days and 50 days. I'm not gonna kill it here. It's range bound. So I don't think I'm gonna add to it. 53.78, I'll add to it. That's correct. Short 600 Wayfair, 53.76. How about that? What's breaking down now? BNS, NVIDIA, nothing. ARM, Fizzler up, Avago up, MTNX, Chesapeake, you rat, you bit. Chesapeake, my God. Etsy, nothing. Place acting well. Card needs rest. Vince Lombardi, Viking Therapeutics, the other G11 one drug that does weight loss. There you go. That's the new Lillian NVO, if you will. That's add that one. That's the third one into it. So as I catch my breath, get some oxygen. I got to be better prepared. Microsoft new lows. All right, leave it there. It's a Monday morning. Plenty to do, but just, it seems like I'm doing and knowing a lot. Just relax, let the trades come to you. As I'm showing you, it's more stock picking, so you don't have to, as I tell Lewis all the time, get suffocated by market direction or anything about that. But I'll leave it at that, guys, okay? So any other questions, I appreciate it. Don't let your trades turn into positions. If you do, know what you're doing. And I'll take all questions, comments, complaints. I'll leave it there. Mike V again. Cheers.